Hello, hello, and welcome back, everybody, to Fallout New Vegas.
Welcome, sir or madam.
I do, actually.
I-
So, last time, if you didn't see it, we killed Mr. House. Thank God. I've been waiting to do that. To be honest, I don't have anything... Riot Shotgun. I don't necessarily have anything against Mr. House, but I don't like the way that he bosses me around, so... he has to die. Because Yes Man's a much more friendly individual to deal with. But let's see if we can't sell our way into... Holy frag grenades! Hunting rifle... I don't think I'm going to use that, nor will I use the laser pistol, don't need that anymore. Grenades, don't need. Pulse grenades, service rifle... Should I get rid of that gun? I don't think I'm ever going to use it. It can go. Apparel. Keep that for repairs. What do I got here that I can sell? Dirty water. Doctor's bags. I'll sell like 7 of them. Keep a few on me. Lad's life. I don't need Programmer's Digest, actually. I have 100 science. Stealth boys. No, hold on to those. They can be useful sometimes. We got miscellaneous. Pre-war money. Pack of cigarettes. Empty syringes can fucking go. I don't need that shit. Carton of cigarettes can go. What do we have? Flamer fuel. Okay. Buy some 308. Buy some 50 milligram. 12 gauge. I guess 10 mil. I guess if we're spending 5,000 caps, may as well go all in, huh? 5.56. I don't remember if I replaced that gun with anything else that shoots 5.56. Alright. Oh, I'm so happy to get the riot shotgun. Where is that beauty? Hell yeah! Okay, anti-material rifle. Okay! Oh, actually, what am I doing binding all that? We're gonna lose it as soon as we go to the fort.
By order of Kaiser.
I know, I know.
Awe. True to Kaiser.
Awe. I don't mean to burst your bubble there, but that's a V in that word, buddy. We're American here. We don't use that bullshit Latin pronunciation. I realize I'm being very silent. I don't know what to talk about. I guess just I already went over my thoughts on the Caesar's Legion.
Good. You'll be a legionary.
God, this loading screen stresses me out every time. Every time that roulette wheel stops spinning. I don't know why. Very strange. Very strange indeed. God, something about New Vegas, I always, at this point in the game, I'm like, fuck, I feel like there's not much left to do. But then, I always end up playing for like 40 more hours before I end up...
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the Burned Man.
Good for them. But then I always end up playing for like 40 hours more until I actually finish. So I'm sure we'll stumble across some stuff that needs doing. Sup, Kaiser?
I've read Mr. House's obituary.
Only 100 XP?
Had a high opinion of himself, didn't he? With Mr. House out of the way, I can focus on smoothing out a few lingering complications elsewhere in the Mojave. First up are the boomers of Nellis Air Force Base, a tribe so reclusive it lobs artillery shells at anyone who comes near their settlement. I want you to offer them an alliance with my Legion. My terms are simple. Target their guns against the NCR side of the dam when I assault it, and they can keep their freedom. If you find they aren't amenable to this offer, destroy them.
Again, there should be a lie option
Good.
there.
Your first challenge will be to reach
But-
the settlement without getting blown up.
I'm not quite ready to take on the entire camp yet. And seriously, I only got 100 XP for that? That's some bullshit. Okay. What do we got going? I guess we could do Hard Luck Blues, maybe. Or huh. I'm sorry. So indecisive. Yeah, okay, we'll do You Can Depend on Me, because there's quite a bit of stuff to do at the Crimson Caravan. I don't know if we'll...
True to Kaiser.
Yeah, I'll wait. I don't necessarily know if we'll do all of it right away, but we'll pick up all the quests there. And there is a unique item there that I'm gonna go ahead and snag. Again, like everything in this game, the question is, as long as I can remember how, how to get it. Okay. Anti-material rifle. If there's a mod to... First off, how am I doing for ammo actually before I continue that thought? Not terrible. Oh, the riot shotgun, so good. Not that much ammo for it right now. What was I saying? If there's a mod to keep your weapon binds, even after you lose all your guns, I would gladly take that, because it's very annoying rebinding them. Ooh. Take that from you. Why is it so dead outside?
When I got this assignment, I was hoping to do more gambling.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. Is there a bed to sleep somewhere? Because I want to wait for daytime when everybody's out and about. You feel? Let's go check in these barracks. I'm sure there's gonna be a bed somewhere. Who are you?
Never seen you around before.
You're a woman? Oh my god, you do not look like one. How about a date? I like tough women.
Yeah, right. You're sniffing up the wrong skirt. Try me again when you're tall, blonde, and female.
I could be. You're a sniper?
What gave me away? The big gun, the shades, or the attitude?
Can I introduce you to Boone? Actually, I didn't notice the attitude until just now.
Ha! You're not as dumb as I thought you'd be. We got the same sense of humor.
Do we
Probably
know?
better to walk away while I still like you, though. All kinds of things piss me off. Like just about anything that anybody says.
Oh, aren't you cool?
Not unless you count the fiends as serious. Gorobets keeps us inside the fence most of the time. Doesn't matter to me. I just shoot bad guys. Sooner or later, they'll move us out to the dam, though. That's when the shit gets nasty.
What do you mean?
Legion fights to win, and they're smart. Hell of a lot smarter than these crazy fiends. But I don't feel bad about shooting Legion boys. Fiends, on the other hand, Sometimes I get pangs of conscience. Not often, but sometimes.
First I've heard about conscience in a while.
Some cute little junkie bitch, so fucked up she doesn't even know that she's the bad guy. And I've got a headshot her. Makes me think. Might just be sex, though. I see some cute little number and I'd rather get in her pants.
Oh my god.
So maybe I'm a stone cold bitch after all.
Yikes.
Yeah. Try not to get killed.
Sergeant
I'm First
Bitterroot?
Recon. You got a reason to talk to me?
What's with your name, dude?
You trying to start trouble? Or do you really not know where I got that name?
I didn't mean to offend. You don't have to tell me if you'd rather not.
It's a con name. You know, the great cons. That's what my parents were. I figured I grew up around the bastards. They owed me a name after all they put me through.
What happened to your parents?
They're dead. Got themselves killed at Bitter Springs. Served them right.
Oh,
exactly.
Jesus. Tell me about... Wait, tell me about happened to them. That's not proper English game.
It was a massacre. That's what a lot of NCR folk will tell you. Most of them feel plenty bad about what happened. But I was there. Saw it myself. I don't care what anybody says. The cons asked for Bitter Springs. They wouldn't leave the NCR be. My damn parents, too. They were just as bad as the rest.
You don't really mean that, do you? How'd you survive the massacre?
Guess I could tell a pretty good story if I had a mind. But the truth is, I don't know. Just got lucky. They brought me to Daughtry after the battle. He was just a captain back then. Guess he saw something in me. Knew I didn't belong with the cons. Maybe he felt bad, too. About how his men killed my folks. I told him he did me a service, but he didn't believe me. Still doesn't. He's a good man, Daughtry. Doesn't act like it sometimes, I know. But he didn't have to take me in.
You're not telling me something. You couldn't have forgotten the whole massacre.
It's like I tell Major Daughtry. Best not to look under a rock if you don't really want to know what's there.
But I do
Could
want
be
to
that
know.
NCR found some blood on me and none of it mine. Could be that a few of those cons didn't die from NCR bullets. I had scores of my own to settle. Deeper ones than NCR ever had. Don't bother asking who they were with.
Why not? You don't really mean what you said about your parents, do you?
Don't I? Mister, you never met my parents.
Mister.
My dad got himself fucked up every chance he got. Always started with folk for no reason. Hell, he was the one who taught me to shoot. You know how? By taking pot shots at NCR, and not just soldiers. Civilians, too. Even kids. Then he'd get high with his buddies and swap tales about the folk they killed. Bunch of animals. And my mom? A couple of times she tried to sell me to some waster just to score some jet.
Oh, Jesus.
Even the other cons said she was useless. Only reason they kept her around was because she was... how'd my dad say it? A smoking piece of ass.
Damn. So your name comes from Bitter Springs?
You're not fully grown till you've taken a beat down. Everybody gathers around and hits you till you're damn near dead.
What the fuck?
After that, if you haven't begged for mercy, you get to choose a new name. One you'll use for the rest of your life. When NCR slaughtered the cons of Bitter Springs, I hadn't got my beat down yet. I was still too young. The way I see it, Bitter Springs was my beat down. So afterward, I gave myself a name. That's all I got from the cons. That's all I ever want.
I've heard enough.
Yeah, that's probably best.
Not too friendly, are you?
Guess not. I don't mean nothing by it. You really want to talk to somebody, try 10 of spades. He's always got plenty to say. Me, I'm here to do my job. For now, that job is shooting fiends.
How long have you been with the First Recon?
While, I guess. I don't keep too careful track of time. I like to keep things simple. Just focus on now. That's why they made me a sniper. You let your mind wander back a ways and you lose sight of what's in front of your eyes. Good way to miss a mark.
Your father is your commanding officer? Is that allowed?
Yeah, look, he's not my real father. He just looked after me for a while. It's a long story, and I'd get tired of talking before it was through.
I literally just asked that. Where can I find work around here?
You a merc? Well, then I guess you want to talk to my father, Major Daughtry. He's our CO.
I'll do that.
All right. Goodbye.
Is this him? Oh wow, all these named characters in here. Look at that. Who are you?
I'm Lieutenant Gorobets, 1st Recon. If you're looking to collect a bounty, you should
Ooh,
talk to Major Daughtry.
bounties, you say? Does the NCR usually offer bounties on people?
If they've proven hard to kill, yes. Whatever it takes to get the job done, even if it means hiring help from outside the military.
Tell me about 1st Recon.
We're the finest sniper outfit in the whole NCR. If you need a bullet put into a target's eye from 800 yards away, you call us. Some of my team aren't without their share of scars, though, like Betsy and Sterling.
What's wrong with Betsy?
Cook, one of the fiends, ambushed her and 10 of spades. They both managed to escape, but not before Cook raped her.
Yikes.
Betsy shrugged it off like it was nothing, but her behavior keeps getting worse. Always making passes at every woman who wanders by. It's inappropriate for anyone at 1st Recon to behave that way. I could discipline her, but I'd rather she get medical help.
Damn, I can talk to Betsy about getting medical help for her trauma if you want.
I'd appreciate it. As her CO, I could order her to get help, but I'd have her agree with the idea.
What about Sterling?
Corporal Sterling was an NCR ranger until he was captured by the Legion. They tortured him pretty badly. He wasn't able to be a ranger after that, but his eyes are still sharp, so I had him transferred to 1st Recon.
Tell me about 1st Recon.
We're the finest sniper outfit in the whole NCR.
Wait, he already said that. Goodbye.
Carry on.
Is this? That's Sterling. We'll talk to Betsy first.
Yeah?
You should just coming right out and saying it, huh?
The lieutenant's been talking to you, hasn't he? Look, I don't need a head doctor. I'm 1st Recon, damn it. You don't see the others crying about every little bruise and scrape, do you?
Ooh, we got 2. You're a weak link. I know it, you know it, and 1st Recon knows it. Do something about it.
Damn. Never had you pegged for the drill instructor type, but you got my attention. You can tell the lieutenant that I finally caved. I'll get help. There's a Dr. Usanagi who's supposed to be good at this sort of thing.
Sweet.
Yeah. Try not to get killed.
I've totally come across Dr.
can I do?
Usanagi at some point. Maybe not in this playthrough, but I recognize the name.
I caught the tail end of what you said to her. Betsy looked like she'd been slapped right back into basic for a few seconds there. Let's hope that Betsy sticks with the treatment. Knowing her, she won't keep seeing Usanagi if she feels things are taking too long. Do me a favor and let Usanagi know Corporal Betsy is coming. I'd like to make sure the medical clinic has time.
Oh, that's where I get the implants.
Carry on.
I see. Alright, what's going on with you, buddy?
Howdy. Name's Sterling, 1st Recon. Can't say I've seen you before. I'd remember if I had.
You remember everyone who passes through here?
Got a good memory for faces, landmarks and such too. Comes with practice, that's all. And a lot of scouting from place to place.
Interesting rifle you have there. Lever action, right?
I called her the Long Carabine. Didn't always have the scope. I added that myself. Been shooting with her so long, couldn't bring myself to toss her away. Would have felt guilty to part with the old girl. The other snipers used bolt action, but Gorobets reckoned it didn't matter none if I was different, so long as I could hit my targets.
Have you always been 1st Recon?
Used to be a ranger, one of the first they sent out east back before we took the dam. Observation and reconnaissance. We took the lay of the land, checked out the locals, and kept ourselves inconspicuous. A couple friends of mine were the first to scout the dam. That was back in '73, if I recall. A lot of those rangers are dead now. Vegas always chewed men up. It's just a little more literal nowadays.
Why'd you leave the Rangers?
Well, that wasn't really a matter of choice. Got myself caught by legionaries up near Malpay. They had themselves some fun with me. Mangled my hands and feet pretty good. Wasn't much good with the pistol after that. Wasn't gonna be trekking across the waste on any more long scouts either.
How'd you manage to escape Malpay?
Caesar's boys figured I wasn't going anywhere after what they'd done to me. So they didn't bother tying me up. I crawled out of there on my elbows and knees. Must have looked a sight. Then I rolled down an embankment into the Colorado. Guess I had a mind to drown rather than give Caesar's boys the satisfaction of killing me. But a couple of rangers happened to be watching from across the river. They jumped on in and pulled me out of there. Lucky break, they said.
How long you been stationed here?
Going on 6 months now, but I reckon we'll be moving out soon enough. Can't talk about the details. Till then, we'll man the towers and keep an eye on the fiends. We've had more than our share of trouble from their direction. Whole thing smells of Caesar to me. Of course, that's just guesswork. But I'd still bet a few caps he's stirring up the locals against us.
Goodbye.
Always a pleasure. Keep yourself safe. Hey.
10 of spades. Another. Oh man, so many people to talk to in here. I love it.
Hey, my man. 10 of spades. First recon sharpshooter. At your service.
You have a bit of a stutter. Are you alright?
Oh, yeah. Fine. Just a little stutter. Had it since I was a kid. Doesn't stop me from kicking ass.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't. Are you sure?
Hey, no cause for that.
No, no cause for what?
Yeah, right. That's Brahmin shit. Lucky for you, we're on base and I can't start trouble with civvies. How about you get lost?
You don't.
How about you get out of my face?
You don't want to start shit with me, buddy. I
I
can
don't need
guarantee
shit
it.
from civvies.
Whatever. I shouldn't have insulted you.
Nah, it's no problem. Everybody likes to have a little fun with me. You don't rib somebody you don't like.
I heard about what happened to Corporal Betsy.
The LT told you about that? Shit, man. That's shit.
Tell me what happened.
It was my fault. See, I was knocked out when it happened. That big guy sneaked up on us. I let Betsy down.
If you were unconscious, how could you have done anything?
Shit, you sound like the LT. I should have woken up. I shouldn't have gotten knocked out in the first place. That shit was my fault. I don't want to talk about it anymore, alright?
Why do you think you let Betsy down?
She's my goddamn partner. See, we work in pairs. We spot for each other. Watch each other's backs. Nobody wanted to work with me. They said I was too green, but Betsy volunteered. Shit, you don't even know how big a deal that is. She trusts her life to the newbie, and I sit here and let her get raped by that piece of shit.
Never mind.
Yeah, the LT shouldn't have brought that shit up. Not with civvies anyway.
Stop calling me a civvy. I'm more bad at... I could slaughter this whole base if I wanted to, alright? 10 of spades. Where did you get that name?
The LT. Gorobets gave it to me. See, I wanted to be ace of spades, but the LT says, sorry kid, you're too green. So he calls me 10 instead. It's okay though. I get a few more kills under my belt. He'll move me up to Jack. Jack of spades. Sounds better, right? I keep at it. Eventually I'll make it to ace. Think I'll skip queen though.
Good call. How long have you been a sharpshooter?
Shit. Long as I can remember. Had a rifle in my hand since I was 3. That's what my dad always says. Learned to shoot on Iran, way west of here. Same as the LT. He's a farm kid too.
When did you enlist in the military?
Oh, they recruited me, what, a year ago? Taught me to kick even more ass than before. These guys, they really know how to kick some ass.
What do you do around here?
Kicking ass. Mostly kicking ass. See, we're watching the perimeter right now, looking for those fiends to come back. When they show their faces, that's when we go to work. One shot, one kill. That's the first recon way.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I'll see you around.
Alright, now I think the next person we need to find is one Major Daughtry. Where are you at, sir? Is he even outside? He might be in the building over there. Ooh, I see that ammo. Give me all your ammo. God damn it, I need 12 gauge. That's what I need. Who are you?
Let me guess. You got work for me, right? Well, you're too late. I just quit the bounty trade. As soon as I pick up some caps that Daughtry owes me, I'm out of this scrapyard.
Are you supposed to be famous or something?
Well, shit. Feel free to stick a knife in the old ego. Thought I made a name for myself around here. Guess that's as good a reason as any to quit this stinking trade. No glory. No easy money, no women, and no glory. Shit. I'd settle just for the women.
Oh, wouldn't we all? Why does Daughtry owe you caps?
Because I killed a couple of marks for him, that's why. You ever hear of Jackson? Or Night Terror?
No. Nope, never heard of them.
Of course you didn't, because they crossed paths with Lil Buster. Bam. Dead. Finished. Over. See, somebody gives me a job, I do it. Maybe I complain a little here and there, but my shit gets done.
How long have you been a bounty hunter?
Oh shit, I don't know. Gotta be at least a month. Longer than I last at most jobs.
Oh my god. You've worked a lot of different trades?
Oh yeah, a lot. Like before I was a bounty hunter, I worked as a caravan guard. You'd think that was a cakewalk, right? Wrong. Crazy bastards expect me to wake up at dawn. Forget it. It's about 2 hours after this guy hits the sack. And I
Oh
need
my
at least
god.
10, 12 hours of sleep to do my job. Price of excellence.
Oh my god. I've been known to hunt a few bounties myself.
Well hey, field's wide open now that I'm gone. Probably lots of people looking to get in once they hear I quit.
Uh-huh. What are you gonna do now?
Simple. Gonna make myself some easy money. I got a plan. Once I get my caps from Daughtry, I'm going to head on over to Gamora
Oh,
and win
no.
big at cards. There's not as many people playing at Gamora, so that means I've got better odds of
That's
winning big.
that's not how
I
that
got this
works.
figured out.
It's not at all how that works, buddy. And if you don't have the powers of quick save, I don't think you're gonna win. Why'd you quit the trade?
See, I thought the bounty hunting trade would be easy money, but it turns out it's hard work, so screw it.
Oh my god.
Also, I ran into this Mark who was a little too tough for me. I mean, I could have taken him, but with this guy, might have cost me some bad burns or an ass rape.
Jesus.
I'm all for risking my life, but I'm a little sensitive about my asshole.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Next time you see me, maybe I'll be rolling in a shitload of caps, right?
I don't know about that. So, I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but let's try something. Oh no! Oh shit! Oh my god, what the fuck? And nobody's mad! What the fuck? Yeah, don't worry, just don't worry about the explosion. Oh my god. I What the fuck? I can't believe that worked. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry, but okay. Oh my god. Hey Veronica, I got a new weapon for you.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
I can't believe that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Ooh. What the fuck? Redhead? Jones, I transferred that redhead you liked over to admin. You'll be sitting next to her all day, so don't come crying to me if you can't get her in your bunk. Oh, and you owe me big time for this favor. I'll let you know when I think of something. Reminder, all personnel must secure their terminals before leaving their post. We don't need another situation like the one Private Crenshaw created last week. What's up, Jones? Crenshaw here. So you've got your eye on that pretty redhead, huh? I'll be sure to fill her in on your farting, probably, seeing as how we're buddies and all. P.S. You didn't secure your terminal very well. Choose a better password next time. Interesting. Is that... Oh, I thought that was a person. I'm looking for... Ooh, more stuff to loot? I'll take all of that. Don't mind if I do. Why are some of these not red? That doesn't make any sense. I don't need any of that shit. Metal boxes, take that. 20 gauge. Super Stim Pack. Radix. Ooh, I'll take that. I never use Super Stim Packs. I don't really know how they work, to be honest. They're a little weird. Where is Major Daughtry? I think it might be time to find a bed and sleep, because I think he doesn't come out until the daytime, perhaps. What's that? Ooh, today's physician. I'll take that. Ah, okay, I'm not gonna loot everything. I'm getting a little distracted. You're not Major Daughtry, are you? Oh shit, you are!
If it's bad news, you can take it up with the Colonel. If it's good news, involve some dead fiends.
I mean, it depends on how you felt about Lil Buster. What do you know about the fiends?
Pack of drugged out killers. They're addicted to every stim, every pill, every psychoactive enema on this fucked up earth. I've got 3 fiends I want dead, and I don't give a goddamn how it gets done. That sound like something that interests you?
Might be. Give me their names.
First one calls herself Violet. God knows why. The name is the prettiest thing about her. Spends most of her time with a pack of vicious dogs. Then there's Driver Nafai. He's fast and he's brutal. Killed about a dozen of my men with a goddamn driver iron. Hence his name. And finally, Cook. Rapist, pyromaniac, and damn good chef if you believe the fiends we've captured. Probably the craziest of the lot. I'm not gonna feed you any bullshit. These aren't your common Vegas trash. They've all killed good NCR men, and plenty of mercs too. You go after them, any of them, you're in for a hell of a fight. So, which one is it gonna be?
I'll take all of them. Why not? Can I not say all of them? I'll start with Violet, I guess.
Violet it is. Wish I could give you more advice on how to bring her down, but we know less about her than the other 2. Just watch out for the dogs. She raises them herself. Might as well be their mother, and never leave her side.
I can handle the dogs. Where do I go?
Good question. Fiend territory is southeast of here, but they range all over the area. None of them stays in any one place for long.
Anything else I need to know?
One more thing. If you want the full reward, you need to bring me a recognizable head. My superiors need proof they're gone. That means no headshots, no decapitations till after they're dead, and no damage to the face. If you want to be safe, aim for the chest. You bring me a head that looks like a rotten tomato, people will be doubting, and I won't be authorized to pay the entire bounty. Good luck to you, and don't get careless.
You were at Bitter Springs, I'm told.
Yeah, I was there. I was Captain Daughtry then. That whole situation was a mess and could easily have been avoided with good intel. The major in charge at the time made a bad call. He thought Bitter Springs was full of Great Khan raiders, so we surrounded the place. By the time any of us realized there were civilians down there, women and children, shooting had already started. The major froze up at the news, and we couldn't get another word out of him. I took over and salvaged the situation as best I could. For my effort, I was promoted to Major. Not quite the way I'd have wanted it.
Okay. What can you tell me about the Great Khans?
We know they supply the fiends with illegal chems, but they never stick around in NCR territory for long. They know the land and move quick. There's talk from time to time about taking out their base at Red Rock Canyon, but nothing ever comes of it. The Great Khans are tough fighters. If we ever did go up against them on their home turf,
Great Khans are
we'd win.
bitches.
The casualties would be high.
I heard you were Bitterroot's father.
Adoptive father, yes. I was very proud when he made First Recon. I know that every time I send them out, I could be sending him to his death. But if it's not me, it'll be somebody else. At least this way I get one more chance to see him.
Interesting. You're having trouble with the fiends?
Damn right I am.
Oh, I
And I'm
already
paying
talked to him about
bounties.
that. Goodbye.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more walk around the outside here, but I think I'm gonna go talk to Dr. Unasagi or whatever her name is before I go into the building there, because there's a lot of stuff to do in that building. Who are you?
It's been a long tour.
I'm sure it
All I care about
has.
now is going back home.
He doesn't notice I walked away. Anyone else to talk to? Come on, I want more story time. I love my story time.
Evening.
Oh, wait, what? Finance clipboard? I don't want that shit. This might be the highlight of the series so far. By that I don't mean my series, I mean the Fallout series. No, fuck, I can't. There we go. Poor little Buster. Adios. Oh my god. That's so good. Okay, that's enough of that. Dr.
Hey.
Usanagi.
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
Nope. Corporal Betsy from First Recon will be coming to you for mental treatment.
Mental trauma can be just as debilitating as physical injuries. Fortunately, I'm well qualified in such treatment. I'll make time in my schedule.
Sweet.
Take care.
Aw, I got good karma. I'm so happy for that. No, that's not... What, you can depend on me, that's what I'm going for. Shit. Kevin Karen, that's what I want. Oh god, I'm gonna see little Buster's body again. I must contain my laughter. You know what? Don't even look that way. Don't even look that way. We're just gonna look away. Gonna find a bed. Gonna sleep till daytime. And go about my day. I'm not looking. Oh, nope, nope, not looking. Not looking, I swear. Jesus Christ.
Following the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
It looks like you're patrolling Ten of Spades' ass. What? Sniper rifle? Can I not sleep on the top bunk? Wait, come on. Oh, there's gotta be a free bed somewhere. Can I? Get up. I'm gonna sleep in your bed. Damn it! Oh no.
Glad you're with us.
Whew, that was freaky. I don't know if that got caught on the recording or not, but the game just froze for like 10 seconds there. Are all these beds gonna be owned? I guess what am I doing? I don't need to sleep. Won't get the well-rested bonus anyways. There we go.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Uh-huh. I hate to say it, but it's not the Legion that you need to be concerned about. It's this man right here. And I guess these two. But I'd be much more concerned about myself. I'm kind of the power behind this team. They're just my support, you feel? What's in here?
What is it?
Who are you?
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
What do you do here?
Officially, I'm in charge of Bravo Company. But since General Oliver has Bravo and most of our forces here garrisoned, I'm free to do other things. So I work with Colonel Shu on logistics, patrols, supply lines, reinforcements, that sort of thing. Lately, it's been less about that, and more about figuring out how that information is getting leaked to raiders.
Information, you
It's a big base with a lot
say?
of unhappy soldiers. They get stir-crazy. Hard to separate the malcontents from the actual culprit. Later.
I hear there's a data leak problem. Nothing in there. Just the washrooms. Inaccessible! Bullshit. Nope, did not mean to... Nope, false alarm. I'm not threatening anyone. Swear to God. Not yet, anyways. Let's see how you guys... See if anyone pisses me off. We'll take those missiles. More missiles. Ooh, 12 missiles. Nope. Nope, don't need knife. I'm not very good at the melee, yes. Not very good at all. Let's check this out. What do we got in here? Ooh, chemistry set. God damn it, no, I can't use any of these.
Hey.
Hi. Oh, hey, I think you're who I'm talking to.
Meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
Yeah, that's right.
Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll keep that to ourselves. Vault 22. Where to begin?
I'm listening.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom.
Oh, God.
Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water, and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
Get to the point.
Fair enough. My point is this. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlocked the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
Alright, I'll do it.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI. Vaults typically contain a server room
That's not sketch at all.
where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Maybe. Anything else I should know?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment.
What?
It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course.
I had some other questions.
Oh? What might those be?
Tell me about the OSI.
The Office of Science and Industry. It's a rather expansive topic. I could talk for hours, but I'm sure I'd bore you. Suffice to say, we are the leading edge of the NCR. Our work focuses on practical matters: medicine, engineering, biology. The dam, for instance. OSI routes its energy supply to our cities in the West. That's only one responsibility of this office.
Do you control the dam from here?
Directly? No. But we attempt to maximize its output. You have no idea how difficult it is to provide power to an entire nation. I also have high hopes for our Helios 1 facility. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for the 2 scientists who are working there. So far, they've only managed to achieve 1% power output. I'd send help if I could spare the personnel.
You said you were the director of OSI?
Director of the entire OSI? Me? If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to plant seditious ideas in my head. No. I direct our eastern operations. I've been responsible for squeezing unprecedented levels of power from the dam. I'm also confronting the problem of food production in what little spare time I have. But I've found some promising leads.
You're doing all these things yourself?
Yes, with the assistance of my team, of course.
Uh-huh. The NCR has a food shortage.
Not yet, but our government understands the value of proactive thought. Our studies project an imbalance between production and consumption. Or, for a layman such as yourself, not enough food, too many mouths to feed. Mass starvation in a decade or so.
Sounds like a you problem. What other responsibilities does this office have?
We aid some programs the Republic has sponsored involving sharecropper farms in the area. But those haven't panned out too well from what I hear. There have been complaints about the amount of water we're supplying. But those are just excuses for lack of diligence, I'm sure.
What do you think of the NCR's chances against the Legion?
To be frank, I have no idea. I leave the fighting to Colonel Shu, and I expect him to leave the science to me. Too many people have opinions on things they know nothing about. And the more ignorant they are, the more opinions they have.
Had some other questions.
Oh? What might those be? Yes. Goodbye.
So wait, do I have to complete his quest before I can deliver this to him?
Something else you needed?
Oh, here we go.
From Alice. I'll see that she's paid right.
What about me?
Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice?
I want some money.
Yes. Goodbye.
Did
Oh, shit.
Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my
Yeah,
business,
you're right,
but
it's not.
Did he give you a job?
Why so interested?
Not interested. More concerned. It's just... You're not the first person he sent to Vault 22.
You don't say.
And I know he'd never tell you. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
Maybe Hildern and I need to have another talk.
No, wait. I don't mean to see any harm come to Dr. Hildern. Unless by talk, you just mean talk. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc.
I'm anything but
I'll need to
average,
pay
sis.
you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
I'll try, but no promises.
That's all I ask. She might even be able to help you. As long as you don't speak too well of Dr. Hildern. Of course. Anything.
Can you tell me anything else about Keeley?
Keeley's brilliant. An absolute genius. She plays at being mean, but it's all a front. When you've lived as long as she has, you get defensive around new people. Who wants to make a friend when you know you'll outlive them?
Exactly how old is Keeley?
I couldn't get her to say, but she talked about the war. The Great War, when the bombs
Whoa,
fell,
what?
like she'd been there. So I'm guessing pretty old.
Oh, so she's a ghoul.
200 years? Maybe more.
How do Keeley and Hildern get along?
Like a Brahmin and a Deathclaw, though I'm not sure which would be which. Bad analogy, maybe. They're both Deathclaws in their way. Keeley hates Hildern. She says he's more politician than scientist, and gets in the way of true discovery. And Hildern hates Keeley because... well, because every time they meet, she makes him look like an ass. In front of important people, usually.
What's your role here?
Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible.
What do you think of Dr.
The
Hildern?
director? He's very well-spoken and knowledgeable.
He seemed focused on results, maybe not so much on people.
He's not what you'd call warm, unless he wants something from you. And even then, it's kind of a cold warm. Most of the time, I focus on the science and try to forget him. He doesn't get mixed up in any actual work. though he tells people that he does.
Anyone else notice Veronica just standing here looking fucking scary? That's bizarre. Jesus Christ. Looks like a horror movie scene. Looks like she's like gonna get closer and closer, you know what I mean? So Dr. Hildern takes credit for your work?
He sure does. Everyone knows it. I've just got to endure this job until the project is finished. But abandoning Keeley, he crossed a line. Taking credit for other people's work is one thing. Sending people to die in the waste is another. If Hildern tries to recruit any more mercs, I'm gonna warn them. What can he do to me? I'm the only one who can run this lab.
Hildern mentioned the followers of the apocalypse.
My father used to say good things about them, but that was years ago. Back when they teach farmers and ranchers about crop rotation and the like. Nowadays, they've changed. They're doing what they can to discredit the NCR, give us a bad name with the locals. Dr. Hildern trained with them years ago. Not me, though. I'm an OSI girl.
I hear the food around here is pretty bad.
It's foul, to tell the truth. Most people try to get what they can from the outside, even if it's just a smuggled candy bar now and then. Contreras is a genius. He can find almost anything you'd want. Takes Caps to get him motivated, though. He won't do a thing for free.
Goodbye.
Right. Stay safe.
Do you have anything to say about this
Yes?
Keeley woman?
Something else you needed?
I'm not the first person you sent to Vault 22, am I?
I never said you were. You've been speaking to Williams, haven't you?
No. Williams didn't tell me anything.
All right, I'll take you at your word. Williams didn't say anything at all. You just came to this conclusion on your own.
Yep.
No, you aren't the first person I've sent to the vault. I'm sorry that I neglected to tell you, but I don't see how it makes any difference.
I don't know, man. I want double the Caps, so I spread the word that you're full of shit.
All right. I'll admit that it's been difficult to find anyone willing to enter the vault. And I'd rather get the data sooner than later. You have a deal. I'll double your reward if you bring me the data. But this is as high as my budget will allow. Now, I know your time is valuable, so I won't waste any more of it. Feel free to show yourself out.
I think that was a polite way to tell me to go fuck myself. But anyways, I think that's enough for today. This has been a pretty good episode, if only because we got to see little Buster go boom boom. That's pretty fucking good. So yeah, next episode we'll go in there, see what's going on. We'll continue talking to everybody else in this building, picking up all the quests, getting all the story time, because I love it. I love it all, and hopefully you do too. So, once again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.